Hi there. Today I'm going to show you a way that you can vamp up vocabulary practice and link it within your Canvas, making it easy to access for everyone, whether face-to-face or online. First, you'll want to log on to Pear Deck. We have premium account here in Community ISD. Next, you'll want to select Create a Vocab List. This can be accessed from the TRS system. Enter in a term and its coordinating definition, and you'll do that for however many terms you have. Then this will populate where you can play Flashcard Factory. I'm going to show you one that I've already set up with my students that has worked just to better illustrate how functional this is. When you begin the Flashcard Factory, it will automatically sort all of your students into two teams, the day shift and the night shift. If you don't like the way that something has been assigned, you can shuffle the teams to your liking until it better fits your classroom needs. Okay, so on the student's screen, it's kind of hard to show you on my screen, but on the student's screen, some of them will have an orange symbol that pops up wanting them to write an example for the term that has been given. Others will come up with a blue screen that wants them to draw an example of what they've been given. Now my students have touch screens, which makes the drawing a little easier here in elementary for them. And then as the written parts and the drawing portions are completed, you can ship out the card. So in this example, there are 21 terms total, and both teams are able to submit multiple sets of items. So once all of your terms have been met, and probably more than that, a message will populate saying that there's examples for all of your terms. So now we're going to go into quality control. Okay, this is where you can go through and look at what has been submitted for you. So as you can see, I've already gone through with my students, and together we either approved or vetoed submissions. Now some of them were approved based on a combination of their illustration and the example given. Typically, if it looked like something wasn't very quality, then it was vetoed. But then other times, they did a good job, and so we would approve that. Down here at the bottom, it sorts all the examples for like terms. So these are just some examples of what was done. And then once you are satisfied, you can move on to the shipping phase. And it says, you've made an amazing set. Now from here, the awesome thing that I just learned about and that I practice with my kids is exporting to Gimpkin Live. I went ahead and did that. And then I did sign up for a free trial version so that I could play around with it, see what happens. But there's a lot of ways that you can then play, not a quiz, but there's different modes, like the floor is lava and humans versus zombies. And I don't recommend doing Infinity Stone unless you have a whole lot of time to devote to it, where the kids are all trying to buy stones. But you can't, let's see. So you can share your Gim kit and log in so that you can see what it looks like. Okay. So we will play, my kids loved humans versus zombies. When you play it, and for the most part, they earn money for correct answers and they lose money for incorrect answers. And the way that you win is by going into the shop and, quote, sabotaging the humans or sabotaging the zombies, purchasing help for your teams, etc. So they are motivated to get those answers correct. But there are a few modes. I would encourage you to explore it and play with it. And all of this just stemmed from Pear Deck vocabulary on their Flashcard Factory. The only thing that you have to publish to Canvas would be your direct link to your Pear Deck that you've created. Hope that helps.